And this is what we're asking you, and it is, of course, in keeping with the current climate that we find ourselves in. What advice would you give President Cyril Ramaphosa on the composition and the size of the cabinet that he's expected to announce later this week?
All right, looking forward to hearing from you. So at Morning Live SABC, hashtag Morning Live, that's how you can get hold of us. Let's move on now and look at our top stories that we should be following today, or that we will be following today. The Commission of Inquiry into allegations of state capture is expected to continue hearing testimony from former Transnet employee Gerard van der Westhuizen when it resumes this morning.
And also the Commission of Inquiry into allegations of impropriety at the Public Investment Corporation, or the PIC, is also set to continue in Pretoria today.
The Congress of South African Trade Unions, or COSATU, will convene its ordinary three-day Central Executive Committee meeting this morning.
And both the premiers of KwaZulu-Natal and Mpumalanga will be sworn in their respective provinces today.
Okay, let's take a look at the trending topics now, and we start off with the first one, which of course is cabinet announcement. And a lot of people were expecting the cabinet announcement to happen today, and even more optimistically yesterday. So, you know, there was people were waiting on tenterhooks, and there were a lot of jokes doing the round of people saying, you know, there was just MPs sitting by their phones, and on the first ring they were answering it, yes. Anyway, so I mean, it was, you know, I can imagine.
Apparently it's all true, eh?
I'm sure
you could call anyone yesterday who's expecting to be a cabinet minister, and they would answer the post.
If you wanted to comment about anything, yesterday was the day, or even today, I'm sure it'll still spill through till today. So
until that announcement is made.
Well, as they say, later this week.
When is later? We don't know.
Later this week, after Wednesday.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Who knows?
We don't know.
We're all waiting. We'll let you know as soon as we know.
Okay. All right. Let's now look at the next trending topic. It's Tito, because Tito, of course, put out a tweet yesterday, and it all had to do with the names of people, and especially
the president.
I know. So I'm pulling up that tweet. He said, "This thing of referring to the president by his first name must stop. It must stop now. Cyril this, Cyril this, Cyril that. Stop it. It's President Ramaphosa. Get it, media?"
Well, that thread, I must tell you, was live yesterday.
Yeah.
Because the responses that people came up with.
I know.
And it was absolutely hilarious. But of course, people taking Tito to task, telling him that they will call the president what they want. Someone actually went as far as saying, can we have a look at his ID? What does it say?
I know. Okay, so that's the reason why Tito is trending, and Cyril is trending. And it's not because people are calling him Cyril, it's because Tito called him Cyril and told us not to call him Cyril, so he's not trending. That pretty backfired, didn't it?
President Ramaphosa to you and I.
Okay, and then I think the last one is Zamalek, right?
Zamalek.
Yeah.
The African Champions League, Zamalek, the winners there, of course, on penalties. So this is why they are trending.
But you know, the one, we'll get more about that in sports news. The one that is trending, we haven't spoken about, and I think many people will find this quite fascinating, is WhatsApp is trending, and not for any other reason, except for the fact that there are now apparently going to be advertisements on WhatsApp from next year. When you get a message, anybody is allowed to you pay for advertising and advertisement space on WhatsApp, and then apparently you can swipe up to get rid of the advert or click on it to read the advert, but before you can read a message, you will get an advert that'll come up.
Is this the beginning of the end?
That is frustrating. That for me is the most frustrating thing. It
always is.
Oh, so there's been talk about it for a very long time, but apparently it's now been confirmed that advertising will start on WhatsApp for next year.
One can understand why they would want to capitalize on that particular revenue stream, because it makes sense. It's sitting right there, and you know, it's a low-hanging fruit, so it makes sense that they would want to do that. However, as you say, this is such an annoying thing.
It is. It is.
Remember way back in the day when you were not able to get rid of all those advertisements?
I remember they would sit in the middle of an article until you clicked on it, and it was terrible. But I don't know. But so that's the latest development. So it should be an interesting one. All right. So it's 12 minutes past 6 here on the program. It's time now for